Hey folks, Automatic here for the channel you are watching, and welcome to it. I hope this video finds you well. I'm doing alright. This is the second time I've gone through this because I actually recorded this episode and the audio didn't take. Well, I forgot to hit the big red button. We have a commentary button on Elgato and a normal record button, and usually by default commentaries enabled, but it wasn't. And so I thought, do I want to put a voice over it after the fact? And no, I don't, so I'll go back and do it again. The issue is, like, I did alright, to be honest, but that gives me hopes that I'll do alright tonight. Anyways, let's catch up with Adam and Zeal, who is currently at Flintolg Castle. It's where we left off. It is the first day of spring of 1099, and we got an unexpected visitor. It turned out that it's Governor Sorgard of Varcheg. He disguised himself as a peasant, and he made the long ride from Varcheg to Flintolg. Generally upon finding out that Flintolg had been sacked by the Vlandians. And so he's telling us how bad it is in Varcheg, but there's not a lot we can do. Not right now. Although we do have to make a move. You see, we're getting deserters, cohesion is down, some of our officer corps, if you want to call it that, are talking about the futility of our situation, and probably opining out loud why Adam and his brother are so thrilled that they took Flintolg Castle, considering it's just a minor gain compared to the bigger picture. I personally resent that, but I mean, they don't understand that it's a personal goal for Adamant. If Adamant had lost 25 pounds, you'd expect them all to be thrilled. That's just the bottom line. Let's take a look at our party. So it's still a mixed command. A little bit of everything, but we are getting some more core Vlandian soldiers, for instance, 15 Vlandian sharpshooters. As to the ones we know, of course we know Adamant. Then there's Adamant's brother's trusted lieutenant, Olverd the Grizzled. The shady guy, Polmark, he'll rob you blind. Rothard, one of Adamant's good friends. Just a straight shooter. And probably Adamant's closest friend is Danos the Surgeon. They seem to have shared a lot of screen time. Besides, the game tells you who his closest friends are, and it says that it's Rothard and Danos, so I didn't even choose them. And then you got the little sister, Aldi. Further down, but not by rank, you've got Vanther. I meant to preface with that, not by rank, because I thought I was going to see Bias next, but Vanther in his own right is probably the most experienced soldier we have. So certainly he commands a level of respect from the rabble. And finally there's Bias, our brother. Bias is pretty much like put his hands up and let Adamant take command. In a sense, Bias is our figurehead anymore. Just because in the fight against the Sturgians, and yes, Sorgard and his ilk have tried to correct me and tell me it's Sturgians. I mean, but I would say the victor writes the history and probably the pronunciation. So Sturgians it is. In our war against them, Bias, if you've watched, you know, his command had not performed that great until we got this winning streak when Bias wasn't even around. So that's kind of dictating what's happening command-wise lately. Okay, here we are. At the end of the last episode, I had somehow lost Aldrich's army. It either came apart and reformed, but I somehow doubt that, or it got off my screen to the west. Because sure enough, there's Aldrich's army, and it's only like 3 or 4 days later. He's laying siege to Flintolg Castle. Strategically, the situation is dire. Everything that one would think that the Sturgians wanted in their fall counteroffensive, they achieved. Except the loss of Flintolg Castle. Other than some field victories, of honestly which we've had several, Flintolg is our biggest move. Not because it's a big castle, just because it's strategically placed. Well, it was. See, any territory we had out here beyond Flintolg Castle seemed cut off by Flintolg Castle. Now, the whole situation has changed, so that's not the case. It doesn't have the strategic importance that it once did, except that it's on the front. Oh, wordy, Otto. Anyhow, we have 104 men under our direct command, 274 troops in our army. We're going to march down to Flintolg Castle, and we are going to rendezvous with Aldrich's army. See if we can put our forces together to do a little more damage to the Sturgians. Or Sturgians, whatever you want to call them. So here's the situation. Aldrich is sieging Flintolg Castle. Let's see what the castle has. The castle will fall. It's a guarantee. But there's this scouting party led by Samir. Well. Samir is somebody that took me prisoner some time ago, earlier this year. Well, now it's last year, I guess. Anyhow, I'd like to talk to him. We're gonna pursue him and try to bring him in. And I can see that in some areas the snow has lifted. It's a good deal. Flintolg has fallen. Alright, Samir. I don't want to fight you at night, but I'll fight you whenever. First opportunity, to be honest. This is a good deal. We're kind of getting back at the Sturgians that initially got us. And we got to talk shit to their prince. Well, that's a treat. Well, apologies for the night fight. I do not enjoy fighting at night. It gets rather dark in this game. Right ahead, see if I can spot the enemy. Hey, Bias. I'm befuddled. I could cheat, but we'll fight him. Let's hold. Yes. There they are. Excellent.
Soldiers!
Let's form a line right on the waterfront.
Forward!
Like so.
Forward!
Let's get the archers up as well.
Troops!
Especially.
Form a line! Move! Move!
Alright, let's check on them. See how they're doing. Oh, well, hey, look who it is. That guy. Yeah, bud, if you want to sit up here and start shooting at him, feel free. They'd be stupid to cross the river there.
Mounted archer forward!
And that doesn't mean I'm putting it past them. Personally, I haven't really gotten a glimpse of them. I just know they're there. I saw a little bit of blue and then the arrows, and we are where we are. I'm gonna make sure we get the majority of our archers up here. If not all of them, that would be ideal, of course, and that might be where we're at. Odafled is somewhere among them. She's mounted, so I'm surprised I don't see her. Anyhow, of course what we're doing is spending some arrows before we go in there. There she is. Same deal, Odafled. We run through quite a few arrows and then we'll send the infantry across. There's bias. I'm gonna get hit by arrows. Well, there they are. I think it's time, don't you?
Soldiers! Dismount!
Well,
Make a shield wall! Forward! Soldiers!
archers, hold your fire and spread out.
Stand apart!
You know the routine. Try to flank them on both sides.
Move! Footmen! Attack!
Shit. Wasn't paying attention. Was looking downrange. Guess I should draw my sword then. Or I just sheathe it. I'm used to having it. No, I never did draw it. There we go. Let's find that fucker.
Give him hell!
I think he's already dead. I could pretend. You know, just pick a guy and be like, that's him. But just wouldn't feel the same. Look at everybody. They're going to be soaked for the next march. Thank goodness it's spring. Still imagine it's a little chilly, though.
Ah! We showed those bastards!
Let's come on back, troops.
Footmen! Forward!
Oh, he's still over there. Not bad if I do say so myself. What's his name? Now, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to ask. Maybe if there's any chatters during the premiere, you can volunteer a name or something. Watch, I'll end up doing it. Hi, Samir. It's good to see you again. Do you remember when you took me prisoner? This is the converse of that. So, hop in the shackles, please. Revenge. Karma, whatever it is. Let's head back up to Aldrich's army. Lovely. The snow has thawed, indeed. You know what, Aldrich? We're gonna check out Crown. Nope, we'll follow you. That's... Who is that army? 403 troops. Together we could take them. I don't know how I could sway Aldrich to come about. And he has turned around. Oh, it's on. Is it? No, Aldrich. I feel like we should cut a messenger off. Have him cut a messenger out and send him to Aldrich. We'll say that's what I did, and Aldrich's coming back. Unless he turns around again. But no, he's coming on now. Let's see what we're up against. Zlatka's army. Aldrich. Get over here, dude. Where? I would love if you would support me in this. This is gonna be messy, disjointed shit. I can feel it already. Between us and Aldrich, you know, our forces will be kind of split. We're going directly for the high ground. That's what we want. It's alright, nameless guy. I've fought on this map, or I've fought in areas like this before. We do need to get to the high ground, though. Shit. It's gotta be Aldrich's troops down there. Oh no. Guessing you don't see him, you'd be firing if you did. Well, it's time to cheat. Aha. Our forces are already moving, but we'll get them rerouted here.
Troops, forward! Soldier, move!
Can't quite see what's happening. It's a clusterfuck. You're not aiming at me, are you? I thought you'd had enough. Speaking of, oh, you can come up here. Do what you like to do. Alright. Get our cavalry out on the field.
Cavalry!
We don't do that often enough. That looks like a mass of Sturgians heading this way. Bias. Thank goodness you brought someone with you, dude. Odafled. I hope your troops are coming. Here we go. Good deal. Let's get the archers,
Soldiers!
last minute change here. Stay up there.
Forward! Troops!
Infantry, I guess, hurry up and get there. Right in that little dip. Depression. Make it fast, because here they come.
Cavalry! Move!
Fuck it, infantry.
Soldiers, move!
Charge.
Attack!
Hold your line. Hold your line. How's it looking from up here? I think we pushed them. That's a different unit. Hang in there, bud. You got this.
Cavalry! Kill them all!
I don't even see our cavalry. Okay, let's get our archers in range. I almost feel like I'm giving up the high ground if we come down here, though. But you know what?
Soldiers, move! Troops forward! Move!
Get down here. That's right. Archers in front. Hey, it's Armand. Armand, that's it. Those are their archers engaging us in hand-to-hand there. That's why I'm not issuing the order for the infantry to move up yet. Although, fuck it, they could. We could leapfrog, kinda. Look at this rabble. What kind of troops are these? I mean, are they... I guess the Sturgians have suffered a lot if they're recruiting peasants.
Forward!
Let's fall back, infantry. Get behind the archers. Well fought, by the way. You pushed that wave back. Really nice. Those are Aldrich's troops advancing, I think. This whole thing's probably over. Look at Aldrich's soldiers. They're a disheveled mess. Not like you. Bravest of the brave, the best Vlandia has. Good dude up there on the cliff.
Horsemen!
Come on down, the price is right. No problem, Aldrich, no problem. You know, like... this war may go one way or the other, but... what you, me, Oda fled, and who was that other woman, Ethanol, or Ethereal? That's not her name, I know. Yeah, will be remembered, except for no one will know how to pronounce the one lady's name. Alright, we gotta do something about our army cohesion. Luckily, we've had a couple victories there, so we can afford to do something about it. Not a whole lot, though. We're pretty much hanging on by a thread. But we'll take it, and we'll take the good news. It's truly a letter from Omagao. That's right. Omagao has sent word that King Durthard he's recruited an army of over 1,000, and he's heading our way. And no sooner do we get the letter and get the news than he's already at Flintolg Castle. And word is he's got almost 1,300 troops. And so, just like the Sturgians got their fall offensive, looks like we're going to get a spring offensive. And maybe Governor Sorgard will be back in Varcheg before you know it. Maybe not. So, the question is like, what? I want to meet up with him. At the same time, I want to take Flintolg Castle. I figure our army's got one more good fight. I've said that a few fights ago. We just had a string of victories, really. And, so yeah, we're going to go lay siege to Flintolg. In the hopes of sacking it and getting to Durthard's army before it gets wherever it's going. I wonder if it's going to liberate Varcheg. That's the hope. I mean, that's a pressing issue. I think that's what the home front is all buzz about. Omor wasn't ours to begin with. Samir got away? That rat bastard. I was just saying, like, I mean, I could request entry to the castle, yeah. No, they said, no, that's not going to work. People will lose their jobs if we let you in. Well, that makes sense. Well, we're coming in anyway. And so we'll lay siege to this son of a bitch. Why not? In the meantime, I suppose I want to see where Durthard is. That is great. I mean, the hope all along is that he would come up here again. And handle this shit, you know? And sure enough, it looks like he's headed to Varcheg. He may have put her under siege. Man, we gotta take this place. Ah, their aim sucks. We gotta take this place before he takes Varcheg. That's important. And so, while they fruitlessly try to pick us off of the palisades here, we're gonna build a battering ram. Okay, it's built. And we're gonna attack. And so the attack begins. Special times. Special times indeed. The aforementioned battering ram with which we're going to use gain entry, although from here it looks like the door's open, but it's probably just not rendering or something. I don't know. I can't imagine. Maybe that's not the main gate. I should know. I've been here before, in happier times. We take this back quick, and then we join the siege of Varcheg with the king. Do you hear me, men?
Victory!
Victory! They've been firing at us all day. This isn't new. Who's this guy on the end? Alright. We get all kinds in this battalion. These fools don't stand a chance. They must be severely undermanned. Come on, men, press on. Tell them we are here on behalf of King Derthert and we have a warrant. Be ready, men. We shall be through momentarily. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. What archers they have, they do seem to have concentrated here. But don't you fret. Finally. I don't think I'm getting in with a top Skyrim. I think I must dismount. What's going on here? Just try hopping through here. I don't even see a hole. Okay. You got this, boys. Take it down. Put your backs into it. Ass of spirit. Kill every last blue Santa Claus looking motherfucker you see in this place. Ho ho ho, I think I found him. Heaven won't save you. I mean, in the afterlife. But it's like you were still losing the battle. You can't do that. You can't just be like, okay, well, God, can you win this? Because I'm like the last guy alive. I mean, you gotta have some pull for that, pal. It's ours again. It feels right. Now let's go to the king. He'll be grinning from ear to ear. I'm the hero of the North, damn it. Alright, let's see. Yes, show mercy. Krenorog, I mean, like, there are people, kinda. Besides, there's not too many people here. It's a castle. Are we talking about assaulting the staff? So no, let him go. We have somewhere to be. And as much as I'd like to stick around this place, I need to see the cohesion again. Boy, we ought to break up the army. Nope, we're not going to. Let's head up here. Up to Varcheg. We will march there. Join up with the king. and hopefully liberate Varcheg from those monsters, the Sturgians. The assault has begun. It is on. I guess we're joining the fight late, but we are joining the fight. We are journeying the fight late, but we are journeying it. Joining that fight. Yes. Yes. Ooh. That's a lot. I bet Sorgard's watching, you know, from the woods over there, dressed as a peasant or something. It's probably like, they're gonna get my city back. Well, I'm gonna rule. Hey, Alwith. Thought you were Odifled for a second. You all wear the similar armors. Looks good, don't get me wrong. Must be in fashion. Got ladders up. Might be that. Is that Ulvard? Oh yeah. Going in after Ulvard. And a few other guys, excuse me, pardon. I'm next. I'm some kind of officer here. Actually, I just got here. I don't even think well, yeah, some of my troops are here. Clear them. Ouch. What you gonna do? You gonna do that? No. What was that? Oh, I can automatically back things up that matter? Thanks, computer. Way to tear up the immersion. Actually, in a way, I feel like third person breaks the immersion a little bit for me. But I do it because I don't know if it's easier on the eye or not. What do you all prefer? If anybody's talking, if not... Who did that? Fuck it, I did that. I used magic. They're like, I saw it. Adamant cast a spell on him. Yeah, I hit him in the head, like in the face jaw, and he was still alive. He died a second later, but the seconds in between had to be unbearable. Cannot imagine. Dude, someone gonna do something about him? Come on. Let's get our heads in the game. Is that Durther? No. Because you know I'd go up and try to defend the dude. Hey, Ulford. What did we do it? Everyone stopped. I'm guessing we did it? We just letting them, somebody give some kind of order? That's what I thought. Big time victory. Well done, friends. You're kind of dressed like Odafled. It's almost effeminate. It's weird. It's like Odafled with a mustache, dude. Oh, I got an axe on my shoulder. That's what that pain is. Your Majesty, it is my honor. He says, again you save our necks, Adamant. Truly, you are the best of friends. I never considered myself, a best friend of anybody of your stature, but uh-oh, he's losing interest fast. I've seen that look before. He's like, oh, I don't want to hear all this. Let's see, Durthert thanks you for helping in the siege of Varcheg. You were able to loot your fallen foes, but you do not participate in the sack of the town, as you are not part of the army that took it. I was a temporary member. They were glad to have me. Trust me, it was mutually beneficial. Wow. In an army of almost, I said, wow. In an army of almost 1,000. And I'm certain that once troops heal their wounds, it'll definitely be over 1,000. And as the snow is receding, spring is upon us, what does that leave us for our strategic situation? I mean, I think Macedon would be next. Of course, Omor, but, at the same time, I don't know. I feel like the idea of capturing Omor is a little far-fetched at this point. It's really whatever Durthert does. For all I know, he could head up for Revel, but that almost seems like too intelligent of a move. No offense to the king. Most of all, Adamant's stock has risen in this kingdom. Like, the king knows him, Shit is on. He was up here busy being a hero. Back home, Ermengarde is hot and bothered, just waiting for his return. And when will he return? I don't know. As soon as these two factions call a truce. I mean, the fighting will resume. He'll be part of it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. As for now, let's go ahead and visit the keep in Varcheg. See good old Governor Swordyard back at it. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Like I said, this is the second time doing this one, so it didn't go wildly different. I kind of set the same goals for myself, but last time I didn't take whatever castle that was, Cranerog Castle. I just kind of thought at the last minute, like, man, Durthert's far enough away from Varcheg that I could have this thing under siege before he gets there. And then I thought, oh no, I'm going to miss the attack on Varcheg because I'm doing this at Cranerog. But just trying to get as much territory back as possible. It seems to me that essentially the Sturgians are going to figure out that the tide has turned, and they're going to try to call for a ceasefire. And we want to take as much as we can before that happens. And if they did, they would still be up. Right, like there's still a couple castles that they own that they did not own prior to their fall offensive. But we have taken the bulk of this theater of war back. So kudos on us. And Adamant fortunately played a part in it this time. He didn't spend too much time locked up, and he's had his string of victories to kind of validate his position in the Vlandian kingdom. And, again, I hope Durthert recognizes that further. As for what I recognize, I recognize that some of y'all stopped by again. I certainly appreciate that. The way I say that makes... Caspa asked me this, if this is live. No, this is all pre-recorded. Hence why I'm doing this one again, I guess, to be honest. But no, it is not live. Besides, I wouldn't be able to chat as much in chat if this was live. You know me. Anyhow, that'll do it for me. As always, thanks for being here. This is Automatic for Automatic Games. If you like this, and if you subscribe to this sort of thing, do just that. Bye-bye now.